You have the power and they do not. Is it over forever? That's the power you hold over them. They feel like you're at a standoff, more like a standstill. I couldn't be what you wanted. You know who it is if it's for you. This person may have begged to get together with you at one point. I'm getting a begging vibe now, although they would not be pleased to hear that. They're more of a quiet begging now. You left when I needed you. You attract love. So this is why they feel like the power dynamic has shifted. Because you left. Like you were attracting love. It's like something, like this magnet right here attracting. Like something just pulled you away. And they don't understand why. Something shifted. A power shift. Massive change in the power dynamic. They don't like it. It makes them feel very out of control. Okay? And they like things they can control. Be patient with me. I just got comfort food. You're like a comfort food to this person. Be patient with me. That's why they really want you to just stop and give them some thought. Like, they want you to consider that you have the power. Well, they really don't. It's hard to explain. Like, they wouldn't put it that way because they don't want to admit someone else has the power. But they just want, like, reconsideration. Deep down. They're probably not actively seeking it unless they do contact you. I'm getting that vibe too, like a person who contacts you once in a while. No one else has this effect on me. That's why they contact you once in a while. Maybe more than once in a while. Or they post stuff. If not contact, they're often, or have in the past, posted things that they hoped you would see. In many forms. Many, many, many forms. Usually petty stuff with a really jealous vibe behind it. But really I'm getting a whole bunch of different vibes here. Like, okay. You were my rock. This is why they're posting this stuff on social media. They want you to know. At times they wanted you to know where they are. At times they just wanted to see if you'd react. See if you wouldn't react. It could be that you're at some acquaintance stage where maybe once in a blue moon you like a post or something. They pay very close attention to that. And they wonder stuff like, why do they like that one and not this one? I'm really overthinking it really, really bad. Really bad. I mean, it's big. It's big. It's like they overthink every single thing, every single interaction. You need to know that. Because they wouldn't put out a little interaction without some meaning behind it. You got to understand, if they're putting that much thought into something, and it doesn't have to literally be this, but like a post on Facebook or something, just a like. If they're putting that much thought into you or someone, don't want to imagine what they're putting into it. What thought they're putting into that stuff when they like something. But you may not be putting that kind of thought into it. But no, they are a very, very calculated person, and at times very, very inwardly proud of how calculated they are. Okay? That's interesting. That's this whole power dynamic. I'm at the Spill Tea Oracle deck. Let me see if I can get some clarity about this. I got inner circle, boundaries respected. Okay, when I talked about the acquaintances earlier, like that might be where you are, if that, like they used to be more of an inner circle level. At least that's what they thought. And the power dynamic has, like this shift, whatever it is, has shown them that they're not that. Like, they're not in the inner circle they thought. Because the inner circle is relative, I guess, you know. It's whose inner circle, which inner circle. You could be members of many inner circles, but this is a particular inner circle, okay? Your inner circle, or one that you were part of together. They feel like now they're part of a subgroup, okay? As far as you go. Boundaries respected. They are respecting your space and boundaries. They are doing that. And living in fear a little bit of the fact that they may have overstepped in the past. And you may have warned them. They feel like you may have just tried to warn them and you got away. Because, I mean, who really tells people what they do that bothers them? Most people don't get that analysis. You know, people just leave. People just ghost. They just stop communicating. They stop texting. But rarely, very rarely do people actually confront and say, look, even as a friendship, rarely do people confront and say, hey, I just am bothered by all these things you do. You know, they're just going to stop contacting you. And most of the time it's not even that. It's just people grow apart because life goes on, and it's hard. Like, anyway, that's another subject. The point is, they're really wondering how they got to this point with you. Like, how did they go from inner circle to like nothing? How did it go from them having the power to you having the power? Yeah, really not happy about this. They just wish you would say something. Like, if they did something, they want to know. But like I said, rarely do people do that. And they are afraid too that maybe you just felt like you had to leave, but that you gave them little signs. Like, you tried to say certain things were getting on your nerves or whatever. But it's now that you're silent, it's like they just don't know what to think of this. No power at all. They have no power. Overthinking, thoughts and emotions are tangled up, leading to overthinking. That's what I'm saying about, like I said earlier about the posts, like they overthink everything. I wouldn't want to live in this person's head. Also, some of you might kind of find that an endearing quality, like just the thinking, the fact that this, it shows a smart person. I really think, because a lot of us tend to be overthinkers anyway, regardless, or we have at some points in our lives, until we realize that's a problem and you got to stop that. But this person is really smart. I think that can often be a sign of intelligence, but it can be your intelligence working against you if you're doing it all the time, if you're too afraid to do something, if you're paranoid. And that's kind of where this person is right now. Let's speak that they're not, that they're healed, that they analyze their thoughts, and that they aren't tangled up in this anxiety, over analysis, that their energy is grounded and peaceful, and that they aren't just pulled around through life by different energies. Because really, that's what happens if your energy isn't grounded. You don't know what your energy feels like. You're just kind of out here flailing around, getting pushed around by everybody. But it's just sad that this person has to overthink so much. It's every little thing. Everything. Like, you might be shocked because they don't come across like that type of person. And when I said at the beginning, they feel like the power is shifted or something like that, or they had the power and now you have it. It's not like an aggressive thing. I'm not really getting like, oh, I've got the power over you. Unless it resonates that way for you. It could be for different people. It's just this person would feel more secure if they had the power. Lack of power, like not having the upper hand of some sort, makes them feel so inferior that they won't do anything. They just freeze. They just freeze because they don't know what to do. Let me see. I'm going to get a card for this person. How about that? And it can resonate for you too, because you could be going through similar things. But I just feel like, okay, lesson learned. I feel like I'm supposed to ask for a card specifically for this person. Lesson learned came out. They need to take note of this lesson, okay? They need to, like I said, start analyzing their thoughts. I mean, they are really wasting calories and energy and time. Thoughts burn calories, they burn energy. They're wasting all kinds of mental effort, everything on just crazy stuff. Because really, there's something kind of crazy about this. They feel paralyzed, like they can't make a move at times unless they know they are the one in power. And you might be like, well, what does that mean that they have power? It's however it resonates, really. It's your spirit will tell you. Your spirit will tell you. But mainly it's that they feel like they're going to be rejected by you. Before, they felt like they were the one rejecting you. When at one point they begged you for attention, begged you for something. And they feel like begging again. They don't like that. They don't like that energy. It's killing them not to beg, though. Like I said, this person, you would be really shocked how much they overthink. Like, the feeling I'm getting is a very sad person trapped in a prison of their own mind. Oh, that's terrible. Especially if they really care about someone. I mean, it's to an extent, it's a lot of people. This person gets triggered easily by certain things. Some things maybe don't trigger them at all, but they get triggered pretty easily about certain things. It's the kind of person you may feel like you have to tiptoe around at times, emotionally, because they can never be happy. Depending. I mean, they have their moments, but it takes a lot to really make them happy. They don't realize that. But they don't come across like this at all. This is the person who really, if they're silent, it really means something. Because, let's say all of a sudden, they start asking you for something, it's because they're not afraid you're going to reject them. They don't care if you reject them. See, some people, they don't care at all. It's not about getting everybody's approval. Depending. Something like this, though, no. They don't want to be rejected by you. There's stuff they would do for other people that they wouldn't do for you because they want to withhold things out of spite. Because They feel like their feelings were never reciprocated. They feel dumb now because they feel like you held the cards all along, like you were always the one in control. They don't know what to do about that. They don't know what to think about that. Really, it's all about control, control, control with this person. In a quiet way, like I said, it would be the last person you would think, but I saw a video where somebody said narcissists, of course there's different types of narcissists, I guess, but narcissists will stalk, and I don't mean stalk like in the scary way, I just mean like online, check up on profiles of people they are going way back. It's like they never stop checking. They may never contact you, but they'll never stop checking on you. At times they may want to contact you, but it's like they're constantly overthinking. Some of these people are. Anyway, unbreakable, time for a change. Speak life. This is about having positivity over your new situation, your next situation. This is about letting go of the past and remember that you are like this diamond, unbreakable. And somehow your spirit's going to tell you how, but somehow this is connected to the rest of this, like this person who the power has shifted. Like there had to be some kind of ending here. There had to be a split, because whatever you're going through now, you couldn't have gone through with them. You're going to go places you couldn't go with this person. Speak life, okay? Speak life. You're always speaking spells over your life. So speak good ones, okay? Even inside, even internally. You are unbreakable. It was time for a change. And some changes have to be sort of forced on us. And that's kind of what I'm getting here, is that this might have been forced on you a little bit. Because of this person's attitude. But, oh, wow. You are wealthy and prosperous in every aspect of your life. Is this what just came out last reading? I think it is. Anyway, you need to know this. And wealth and prosperity, they're just a frequency. It's nothing to get hung up on. It's nothing to worship. Money is just a frequency. It flows to you easily. Wealth, prosperity, it all comes in different ways. Abundance. May you always be abundant. May you feel abundant. May you feel successful. May you, like any of those dark areas where you're blocked from success, blocked from receiving abundance, prosperity that's due to you, that the universe actually wants to give you, any of those areas, may they be wiped clean. I'm imagining you right now, like I'm just thinking about it. I get this sometimes, like, I'm just like imagining like a generic person. Could look like anything really, even like a stick person, but like there's some blockages, like some dark areas, and we're just getting rid of those, okay? Like along the spine, we're just getting rid of those. Just taking those away, okay? Those are the blockages. That's what was keeping you from receiving, because you just think certain things are for other people, not you. No, they're for you, okay? Just be humble. Don't be jealous of what anyone else has, because it's not for you. Your wealth is here. Look, you don't need to get what someone else has. What you're going to get, what is for you, is more than enough. Okay? Concentrate on that. What someone else has is for them. You take from them, you're taking from yourself. Wish good things on people, and good things will happen to you. You are wealthy and prosperous in every aspect of your life. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.